The business of the month for June 2016 is Henning's Trains. You may have run into Bill or Harry at a Discover Lansdale event, or Harry Jr. Like First Friday, you may have run into them there, met them at Fairmount Fire Company on Founders Day, showcasing their model trains, saw them in the Mardi Gras parade riding their train, or saw their store's magnificent Christmas tree display this past year with the trains riding up and down the tree. Located at the corner of Penn Street and Line Street in the borough of Lansdale sits a building that is very well known to the residents of Lansdale and many other people from around our area. However, what some of us may not know is that this building is home to two businesses, Henning's Trains and Lynn's Junction. The building at one time housed a single store until half of the business was sold and became Lynn's Junction. While in the same building and used the same entrance, a wall in the center of the two stores separates two distinct worlds of model railroading. Henning's Trains is an authorized Lionel O gauge and American Flyer S gauge retailer, while Lynn's Junction is a retailer of HO and N gauge model trains. I don't know if anybody knew that. The difference, because I did have to ask, is the size. HO means half of the size of O, and N are smaller in scale than O trains. And when you go into the store and you see all the different things that are in there, such as the photo that's up there, the smaller you get, the more pricey I think some of the things get when the detail becomes even more intricate. Henning's Trains started in 1939 and is in its 77th year of business. The business started as a side business out of the home of self-tinkerer Harry Henning Sr. as a toy train repair service. Much of the time, it was just doing repairs to the toy trains that were purchased from the Woolworth & Company store on Main Street in Lansdale. The business idea emerged from Harry's wife, Regina, bringing back the toy trains from the Woolworth store where she worked that needed repair. But no one was able to repair them. So one store's need led to several stores needing a repair service, and a business was born in the basement of their home. Harry Henning Jr. seemed to inherit his father's love of toy trains and convinced his parents to take the business to the next level, and eventually became a full-time career. The business moved from the garage to a location, the garage behind their house, to a location in Hatfield for a short period of time, and then to Main Street, Lansdale, and finally in 1985 to its current location. And currently that location, there are plans to expand it, and we were talking about that with Bill when I met with him. So those are in the works, nothing finalized yet. And Harry Jr. Is helped by part-time, by Harry III, and full-time by Bill. And there are a few others here that also work for the business that are here tonight. Henning's is a longtime authorized Lionel dealer and service center. They carry new and used Lionel toy trains and accessories, from a basic starter set to everything needed to create your own railroad empire, including a fine selection of books and videos. In the toy train collector world, Henning's is nationally known for its extensive collection of repair parts for both old and new Lionel trains. Also nationally, they're recognized for their publication, or their article rather, in the publication O Gauge Railroading. Is that what it's called? And thank you. And what they did there was they built that Christmas tree display, and that got into the magazine. And from that, they actually then were asked to build their own set for the Lionel Train Company itself, and they own their own. Lionel Trains now owns their own Christmas tree train display kit, if you will. And in that magazine, if you want to build your own, all the schematics and diagrams are there. So by all means, please do so. Henning's is also a licensed manufacturer of several old Lionel replacement parts, molded and manufactured right here in Pennsylvania. They also have Collector Color, which is their own paint line with carefully matched colors to the originals used for restoring old toy trains, and an exclusive on a line of high-end tools designed specifically for toy train restoration work. Furthermore, they They do plan on expanding their store, so it's still growing. And not so long ago, they bought another manufacturing company called Model Engineering Works, which makes restoration parts for American Flyer, Dorfin, Ives, and Lionel. That I didn't know. In a time when many hobby shops have struggled, Henning still succeeds, and Henning's Trains has had a boost in recent years by moving onto the internet. They have their website, they're on Facebook, they also have an eBay store, and their website is henningstrains.com if you do so want to visit. But don't worry. Just because they have a computer in the store, Harry says he feels having a store with friendly employees, even though they have that online store, where people can still pick up and handle a train before purchasing or being able to stop by to get one repaired is the most important part. You can't get that service on a computer. If you haven't visited Henning's yet, by all means stop by. They're located at the corner of Penn and Line in Lansdale, across from Memorial Park. I was there last night, and there was a ball game going on. It's a beautiful corner when you look out from the store. It really is. Just look for the model trains running outside the store, in front of the store, or the large train mural on the side of the building. You can't miss that. And don't forget to follow Henning's Trains on Facebook as well. And with that, Mr. President, it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce our 2016 Business of the Month, Henning's Trains. Congratulations, and please come up, say a few words if you wish.
I just wanted to say we've been in business 77 years. We're going on our 78th. And with my son, Bill, he's full-time. Ronnie came from Herb's Hobby Shop in Doylestown that closed up. And I got Stephanie, my girl Friday. She takes care of so much stuff. We have 5 part-time employees that do service, repairs on all the different trains and so forth. And our new Model Engineering Works company we bought out in Arkansas back in November. My son Harry hauled it all in here, and we're finally getting around to actually putting production out. Everything made in the U.S., our paints, our manufactured reproduction parts that we're licensed from Lionel to make are made here in the States. So we intend to be around. I don't know how long I'm going to be around, but the company's going to be around for a long, long time. And with the attitude of the employees that we have, I'm sure the business will grow. I'd like to thank the borough and all you guys, our customers, past, present, and to come, okay, for this. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.